Welcome back already. Game 2 now, starting for Newbee versus HGT. I'm Gods from Beyond the Summit. Joining me once again is Merlini. HGT looking not too fantastic game 1. ZSMJ, pretty solid game, but I mean, he's the carry. You often look good when you're on the carry. You just got to hit some creeps and get your farm, but the support's not really delivering in game 1.
That's a good recap.
I don't know. As for Newbee, though,
As for Newbee,
they're playing without Jawade as well, which is like
they're
generally
really good at getting a lot of farm early. Nature's Prophet had tons of farm, Invoker had tons of Aga had tons of farm too. So they need to shut them down early. I don't think they can outgreed them in the early game. So I think they just have to kill them.
Okay. So that's where I feel like the Sanking AA, like Sanking was trying to gank without just level 1 Bar Strike, no boots. They need to get like a better ganking support duo, maybe.
Or just pressure towers a lot earlier. Get Nature's Prophet for themselves, maybe.
Getting an AA plus a jungler, getting an AA plus... Rubik's also a really good hero to pair with AA. The lift into Chilling Touch, not bad, but we'll see what it's going to be here in our Game 2 draft. We'll hop into it in a second, guys. It is our winner bracket quarterfinals. Winner of this goes through to the semifinals of the Summit Asia. Loser drops down. They're not out of the tournament just yet. And the winner of the entire Summit Asia will be joining us here in LA at the Beyond the Summit house. Not so much the studio where we're at now. We're going to refurbish the place a little bit to make things a bit more fun and community player friendly. But it'll be exciting. We get to see DK, Navi, and one of these two teams, one of the teams from the Asian qualifier. Who would you say? Who would you want to qualify, and who do you think will qualify, Ben?
Was it Newbee, HGT, Dreamtime, and IG?
IG, Vici Gaming, LGD,
I haven't
Titan.
actually seen a lot of these teams. I've been mostly casting European Dota. So
Are there any players or teams that you'd want to see though? Like,
most of the ones I want to see are at TI.
Okay.
So, I mean, this is what most of Tongfu, IG was at TI.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
okay.
No, I have no favorites.
No favorites. You're neutral.
I'm neutral. DK is already coming.
Yeah,
so.
DK is coming. I'd love to see Vici Gaming because I want to see, like RTKs, someone quite fun. I wouldn't mind. IG's good. I mean, we saw them at Starlight, so we got a taste of IG there. But having a Southeast Asian team, Titan would be great. But that's kind of like they're against all odds to.
Yeah, we gotta hop in this draft. It's hopping.
Damn, we got an Axe pick. Let's get this draft underway. Whew.
Second pick Axe.
Wow, HGT have something planned with this.
Solo versus TA.
Yeah. Perhaps.
Radiant team
perhaps. I saw an Axe vs TA earlier today in the South American Cup I was casting, and the Axe did not actually do very well in the lane.
It's not the easiest matchup for Axe.
No.
It's not just face roll.
He went max Battle Hunger, which I feel Battle Hunger is just you want the one value point, but not much more than that.
I think 4-1-4 is better against TA. It's generally 4-0-4.
Yeah. Well, we'll see an Enchantress early pick by Newbee. They went straight TA as well. Like I'm surprised we get to see a TA picked up this early as well.
I am too. He's good. But not that good.
Reserve time.
She's good.
Well, as for the next couple of bans, we see Shadow Demon Doom banned out by Hyperglory team. Hyperglory team. We got Viper banned out by the Newbee side, and it's hard to ban against them. Like they've got the Enchantress, you can pair that with almost any other support, a Sand King, a Shadow Demon, a Rubik, so you can't really put too much bans on the supports. And as for... I'm surprised we're not going to see like I'd ban almost like a Dazzle with the Axe here if I was Newbee. Like Dazzle Axe is pretty powerful and annoying to go up against.
It's really good versus TA too.
Yeah.
So much physical damage, so many damage instances versus TA, and Weave just makes Axe Superman.
Yeah. Well,
Dunk fools. How many dunks will we see this game?
Ooh.
Can you still spin while doomed? It disables some passives, not all passives.
I think you can. Yeah, I would say yes, but I'm not sure. My mechanics knowledge is not there. I think we see 3 to 4 dunks.
3 to 4 dunks only? You have no faith in HGT? No Rampage dunk?
No, I don't think so. I heard you had a Rampage dunk yesterday.
I did?
Yeah. Did you not? Were
I
you
don't
not
think
casting
so.
that? Oh, you weren't casting that game.
I wasn't casting it.
LDNs I already did then.
I was like, I did?
Okay.
That's news to me.
It was after the DreamHack final, I guess.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay. Still spins while Doom.
See, Doom's so inconsistent. I have no idea which spells work while Doom and which spells don't. It's just like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Max is just special.
He is special. So is Wraith King.
Radiant team pick.
Rubik Enchantress getting picked up as your support duo. Nothing crazy there from Newbee. we'll see what they look to go into after this. As
They don't want a melee heavy lineup versus Axe though. That's generally the rule of thumb.
Okay.
That's why I don't like picking Axe early. Like they'll just draft around it. Just get tons of range heroes. Get a lot of magic damage. Like a hero like Gyrocopter can destroy Axe.
yeah. Well, Gyrocopter's like not really that
10
viable anymore. I
seconds
feel
remaining.
like he's still
Gyrocopter's
okay.
good.
He's kind of like a Luna that doesn't really push
5
towers to
seconds
me. Like he's
remaining.
quite similar to a Luna as a carry, but then
He has so much more AOE. He's like so much.
in the
Reserve
early game
time.
for sure. Yeah.
Well,
I
even
different.
later.
Yeah.
Well,
in-
Glaives versus Flag, but he has a lot of more magic damage too. Like Eclipse is unreliable, I'd say.
Okay.
But they're both
Eclipse
very
is more
similar.
Eclipse is more burst damage compared to Gyrocopter. You catch someone alone with a cooldown, it's not necessarily going to be a kill. Whereas you catch someone
Right.
alone in an Eclipse, you're guaranteed a kill.
But if you catch someone in Rocket Barrage,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I still like Gyrocopter a lot over Luna. They're slightly different heroes.
Well, Newbee do ban out the Dazzle, rightfully so. Dude, look at that Newbee gank and our little hexagons. They are all about the gank here, and Rubik Enchantress, I don't disagree, that's for sure.
They need something to pair with Axe. I feel like someone to make him
Yeah.
Dire
That's
team
where the Dazzle ban is smart, but
like a Stampede to make him just run around in team fights and not get kited. Like an Abaddon to keep him
Radiant team
alive. Like just something to pair with him so he can actually blink and call and then do some stuff after that initial burst.
yeah, he needs the true follow-up. Maybe a Storm Spirit wouldn't be too bad to zip in after the axe and help clean up.
Mm-hmm. Storm's not terribly great matchup versus TA.
That's true. Yeah, good point. We'll see where some of these other HGT heroes go. They pick up Sanking, so it looks like we will be seeing a
Dire
farming
team
Mirana.
ban.
ZSMJ's played a couple games with Mirana recently.
Is it a
Uh,
farming Rana?
Either farming or off.
It could be dual lanes.
Could be mid, yeah.
I
I
have
mean,
no
Mirana can go
idea.
any lane, off lane, mid, or safe lane.
So can Sinking.
Well, Sanking very rarely played as a
10
core hero.
seconds remaining.
He should be played as a core
Yeah,
hero.
I agree, man. I think he's actually...
Radiant
5
Sinking. Bring him
seconds
back.
remaining.
Every now and then, teams used to run him as a solo mid if they were going to get like against a melee hero in a melee versus
Reserve
melee
time.
matchup.
It's really good versus Mag, I'd say.
Yeah, good against Mag. Not bad against Dragon Knight type heroes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see what the plan is here as the puck means that the puck could go offlane for Newbee, it looks like. TA
Radiant
mid puck
team
offlane,
ban.
unless they look to go offensive trailing, which is actually quite possible. Rubik Enchantress plus an aggressive hero is very capable of offensive trailing, but you would be offensive trailing into a chilling touch. Mirana
Or
plus AA,
sinking
so,
Mirana. Yeah,
that's
I don't think they'll do
10
that. It's a
seconds
little too
remaining.
risky. Enchantress can jungle there, but not in like a trial. I don't think
Yeah.
Rubik can be down
5
there safely.
seconds
maybe you
remaining.
start like the Rubik Enchantress in the safe lane and smoke towards the off lane to help out the puck or something, but I
Reserve
think in
time.
general you want to start off fairly standard and safe. If Axe is going to be mid, gank him. If you shut down the Axe early on with a couple ganks, he will have a tough time.
Mm-hmm. If it's even an X mid.
Yeah.
I assume so.
It's hard to lane it otherwise. Like if you put Axe in the Axe cannot really solo off lane. He needs supports with him.
He can solo safe lane.
Yeah, and then like offensive. I think Sanking offensive trailing not.
Yeah, it's not the best, but Rubik Enches, I
Rubik
guess they
Ents
can
is
get
pretty
punished.
scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you almost need to. Or what you could do is Axe safe lane Mirana mid. I think that's maybe more possible. Like Axe in the tri lane and then put a
Mhm.
Mirana mid.
Dire team
But-
pick.
I'm not convinced of how well the Axe will do mid against the TA. Invoker gets last ban. I'm surprised it made it this far in the pool. I didn't actually take note of the fact Invoker was still there.
Same. There's still Naga, but doubt either team will pick it
Yeah.
at this point.
It's possible for Newbee, but would make that they'd have to do a safe lane rather than the mid Naga they did last game.
10 seconds.
Different drafts coming out. I mean, the very early pick on the TA, something Newbie just deciding to mix
5
things up here
seconds
in
remaining.
game 2, and they go Nature's Prophet. So this
Radiant
is.
team pick.
What do you think the lanes are going to be?
1-1-1 dual roam.
We'll see. What puck in the safe lane? Do you think with Prophet off lane or Prophet safe lane puck off lane?
I think they'll do Nature's Prophet safe lane, Puck off lane, because they don't want Nature's Prophet paired against Axe. And I doubt Axe will go off lane.
Okay.
So I think it's a little bit safer for them too. Puck generally can survive a little bit better versus Sinking and Mirana.
Yeah. As
10
for
seconds
HGT, their
remaining.
lane's kind of hard to predict here, I'd say. So
5
don't
seconds.
exactly
It's really
know.
difficult to predict. Well, you can after the last pick, it'll be more evident. They have
Yeah.
30 seconds left on reserve time. They need
Reserve
a ganker, like similar to a puck that can just start off fights. They don't want to rely on sinking or axe, or they just need more follow-up after that.
I think Storm
Storm-
Spirit's still okay.
Yeah, Storm's like, he's all right. Puck
You don't
can-
want the Storm versus the maybe you just do like a safe lane Storm and put, like, I don't know,
But then that means you have to
Yeah.
aggro try with sinking, so that's the problem.
or just like Morana off lane. They go Bounty, which is not
Bounty's
bad,
nice.
actually,
No,
yeah.
it gives a lot of move speed for axe, so it doesn't get kited around. It's very good versus TA, so she
good
can
against
do her
junglers.
burst.
Like you can shadow the junglers as well. So just
Yeah.
send the Bounty Hunter to just scout out the Enchantress, try and see when Enchantress is looking for those smoke ganks.
This
so.
is not bad. So it looks like it'll be what, safe lane try, axe mid, and bounty hunter off.
I
pretty good.
think so. ZSMJ unlikely to go in the offensive trial, but yeah, it's just possible. XCT picking up the Axis, so they're actually switching up their roles a bit because Kaka's normally your mid player, and I do not think we're seeing a mid bounty hunter. Like that's not a good hero to be sending mid.
Not at all.
Well, apparently Enchantress is Newbee's favorite hero this patch. Their most played hero. They've been playing, a lot of
10
Enchantress.
seconds remaining.
So it looks like
Banana-
both teams have very, very high gank.
Banana in general plays a lot of junglers, so plays a lot of Chen, Enchantress, these kind of heroes. As we'll be helping ourselves in the game in just a second,
I
guys.
mean, he was one of the standout supports and
Prepare for
coming up on
battle.
TI3 and then
Yeah.
the All Star and the Fantasy. So
I mean, Tongfu did
he's been
really
quiet.
well, and I think
yes,
Banana was largely the reason. He's like one of those players who's just a very kind of clever player. Like he'll make the smart rotations and moves. He reminds me a lot of like Aki, where Aki probably makes more big plays than Banana, but like as far as movement and rotations around the map, he always makes really clever decisions.
On the Radiant side, we have Hyper Glory Team ZSMJ on the carry Murano. Looks like they might actually aggro try. Sinking with boots first, played by Pretty Haw. XTT on the solo safe lane axe. And then they have Ancient Apparition, played by S. And Kaka on the Bounty Hunter. So it looks like they will actually get the Nature's Prophet versus Axe matchup. That's the matchup that you don't want
Train strap
of all of them.
He can't. He gets around, but he goes down pretty hard. 20 gold in his pocket.
Easy money.
On the dire side, it's Team Newbee. We've got Moo. He's actually heading to the safe lane on the puck. We've got Sancheng on the Rubik, Banana on the Enchantress. Mid lane will be Mikasa playing the Templar Assassin, and finally in the off lane it will be Mandy Baby or Hao playing the off lane Nature's Prophet for the team. So
The
we'll see
battle
what the plan is. It
begins.
looks like you said, the Rubik Enchantress probably just going to go for some dual roam action. They've got 2 smokes to start things off. They've got sentries. They've got dust. These supports are going well and truly beyond the ask of most supports with these starting items at least.
Axe's set is pretty sick.
How's he doing? Ooh. We've got an axe set coming. The Summit Bundle, man, coming soon with our own little axe bundle.
So, do any supports on HGT have smokes? No, they do not.
I like that they've got the boots first sanking because last game 1 they really struggled.
So why is Bounty Hunter middle?
I don't know. Fast level 6, I guess.
Ride.
It's terrible versus.
Yeah, this
TA
is a
though.
big mismatch.
Well, at the same time, he can get level 6 in the side lanes
Yeah.
too. What's stopping him? Maybe they're not comfortable in the axe.
They did want to go for this offensive trial, and well, the axe is better against the Prophet, but
Bounty Hunter is fine.
Yeah.
First profit.
there's a smoke bottom. They realize axe is the vulnerable point of this HGT lineup. He's alone at bottom. The smoke with the supports. They don't even have an Enchantress creep. That's a Wild Wing at mid lane, just throwing down the Tornado to harass, and they'll pick up a
And
creep and go bottom.
The crummy Satyr though.
It's not the worst. I mean, it still does like 90-ish damage per shockwave.
Yeah.
If Axe is pushed up, he's dead, and it looks like he will go down here. Prophet has picked up boots already, so I don't think Axe is getting out of this one. Can buy a TP scroll or something. I think he just uses his money. He buys boots here. This actually may help him out. He gets the call here. He could get first blood if he gets some RNG. Mandy, baby! No call! He gets the chop! Oh,
Why did
XGT.
Sangcheng pull him into the?
Aye. First blood, XTT.
Actually, well, to be fair, Mandy Baby ran.
No, I think that was more Prophet's fault than the
Yeah,
Rubik's,
that's
but
true. Nature's Prophet ran like south
He
instead of
tanked
north.
the call for whatever reason.
Yeah, they both had boots. Still, that's not good at all for Newbee.
I think he got caught a bit by surprise by accidentally having the boots from the side shop, but yeah, should not have happened there. But first blood goes XCT's way, TP's back, and he's got 200 gold on top of that. There's a Battle Hunger. Mandy Baby in trouble again at the bottom lane, getting some nice spins here. There will be a call to follow the Burrow Strike. This is going to be another kill.
The mystery
Spin. That is some good RNG coming out for XCT.
It's only level 1 spin too.
Yeah.
GG.
Now it's level 2 though. Pretty Horde needs to be careful. Lift it up. He's completely out of mana. Shockwave plus mana burn will bring him down.
Better luck next time.
XCT doesn't want anything to do with this mana burn, say tier.
I think super annoying.
Precious mana for him.
GG 100 mana. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, man.
Oh. Yeah. Yikes. That creep's pretty underrated. 100 mana is on certain like low mana pool heroes can be pretty crippling.
It's really, I mean, even versus high mana heroes like OD, yeah, it's super annoying. Well, see another rotation. Sancheng and Banana on their way mid. There is a Centaur creep, but do they have any reveal?
Well, Pretty Hole's already done more this game than he did in
Oh, they have a
game.
dust on. Ooh.
Oh, they use it. They find Kaka. The lift is there. Central Sun to follow Sankey. Needs to get a good burrow strike. He catches out 2 under the tower. Kaka going to look to turn this one around. They'll bring down the Rubik. Kaka will pay with his life. I'm not sure if he wanted to go for that kill. I'm surprised he just didn't
Run away.
Yeah. He's a mid. He just paid. He kills his support, but he's like the solo mid. Why didn't he just run?
I'm not sure either. So it was like level 3, 4, level 4.
I mean, he realized he's going to get... And he got the XP as well.
Maybe he's still in the mentality that he has track.
Maybe he thought he could get out.
Bounty Hunter TPing bottom, looking for a kill on Mandy, baby, but they don't really have a good way to close the gap.
Just
I guess
Janata
into
Battle Hunger as well gives you extra slow. Ooh, there we go. Janata slow could be coming in, but there's a Rubik as well. Needs an early call. Doesn't have the mana for it. They'll lose Mandy Baby anyways. The Battle Hunger will finish off the kill. Tick, tick, tick. Tengo's there as well. The Tengo trying to keep him alive. He gets the last hit. Shuriken. There we go. Gets it. Meanwhile, the Enchantress actually killed off the axe. And yeah, that's probably, I don't know. Prophet's like at this point 0-3. Like, I don't know if you want to be suiciding to kill this Prophet.
yeah. Well, still will delay his Midas or whatever he's going for. Looks like Mikasa looking for a rotation on top. He does have the haste room, but it will get pinged out. Not really sure how they're going to kill a Mirana.
He's going
going
deep.
ham.
Yeah, he wants this. Mikasa.
Maybe if they had Nature's Prophet.
Careful
TP.
this career, man. Oh. ZSM, smart positioning there by ZSMJ. Just hides right behind the trees and
Radiant's
slight
top
bit of fog,
tower
so
is
he's
under
hard to
attack.
spot.
That's just super ambitious.
Yeah. Mikasa's like one of those players who goes very, very aggressive in general with his mid
middle
play.
tower is under attack.
Great laning, but some very aggressive-minded decision making. As Banana going to get found out in the jungle. That's a kill on the Enchantress. So killing spree as well and being ended. So that gets Sanking up to 1k gold as well as level 5. So this time around, 5 minutes in, a support Sanking level 5. This is such a big change from game 1.
Oh, Kaka might get the chicken. Nope.
Not quite. Finds
No.
Mandy, but he's got track gold as well. If he, well, he's got track. If he can get a kill. Support Sanking coming in, and this is that level 5 Sanking. No mana though. He's got the magic stick. This may give him enough. Oh, he's going to have this done, I think. Mandy Baby is in all sorts of trouble. There's your Pyro Strike. The Shuriken to follow. Sanking gets a kill. Track for 2 heroes.
Maybe we underrated the Bounty Hunter solo mid. He's owning.
Well, I don't feel like he's a true solo mid this game.
That's true. He's roaming.
He left the lane before he was even level 6. He was level 4 and when he TP'd bottom to kill the Prophet again. And like his CS is less, even less than half of Mikasa's right now. Mikasa on 33, Bounty Hunter on 16.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Things could be going better as far as shutting down the TA is concerned, and TA has got a kill on top of that.
Oh, Trek is online. And Bottle, 6-minute rune, not going to go his way.
He needed that. He may, if he doesn't get the bottom rune, he either needs the Bottle Crow or just head back to base here, but he won a few last hits under the tower. So, AA, he's not getting the same levels as Sanking is. He's just level 4.5, but that's still pretty good considering the time of this game right now.
500 gold lead for Newbee. Tiny experience lead for HGT. So all in all, still pretty close. The question is, can Newbee get by without giving them too many track kills? They have some really weak heroes. Enchantress with 500 HP, Nature's Prophet who's already 0 and 4. So these are pretty much our prime targets for track kills. And Rubik too, 625 HP, not even level 6.
Even though the gold is slightly Newbee favored or slightly even, it's like there's heroes who need early farm who aren't getting it. Like Howard still does not have his phase boots on Nature's Prophet. Like you look at them and say, okay, sure, they're ahead on gold, but the hero who needs farm the most, which is maybe like your Prophet and your TA, only one of them actually getting farm. Who's going to have a pretty fast Blink Dagger, it looks like, which is good news, and now they're going to start pressing down this top tier 1.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I don't think this is going to be defended. There is a Mirana here trying to draw aggro off, but takes a shockwave, and this tier 1 should be brought
Radiant's
down.
top
There's
tower is under
no
attack.
defense really in sight. I'm getting the last hit as well, so that's going to be a
Radiant's
very
top
fast
tower
blink
has
for
fallen.
Moo.
Enchantress is doing very well in the early game, pressuring all the lanes, taking down towers, getting 3 kills.
Fully agree here. Mikasa, meanwhile, is actually farming up some Ancients, so making the most out of just feeling a bit too threatened in the mid lane and find somewhere a bit safe to go farming.
They have a sentry and obs in mid, so they will be able to kill Mikasa at a moment's notice.
It's just an AA here. I like how they give the AA the lane just to get him that level 6, so he's going to be hitting level 6 in no time. Sand King's got his level 6, so we do see Epicenter in the playing field now.
Oh, Bounty Hunter, he invised inside of the Observer Ward.
And there's a Dire Sentry as well at the bottom lane, so I think HGT really want this Blink Dagger.
Oh, he stole track!
That's clutch play, Sanching. But a good 3 minutes of track, but he's not the most mobile hero like a Bounty Hunter. Like, he's kind of just holding the lines at bottom, so we'll see if he can actually get any track kills for his team.
Invis Rune will spawn on top, but not terribly useful because there are sentry wars around the map, and of course, tracking the game. How is Moo doing? 1500 gold, still very close to his Blink Dagger. See a couple heroes rotating mid. Ancient Apparition is level 6. Sinking is also level 6, and he has 2000 gold.
Yeah,
So pretty has been pretty quiet, but he is farmed.
Well,
he's
he's
going to
actually
smoke
done
up.
quite a lot, I'd say. Like, he was helping out getting quite a few of these kills. He's been in 4 of these 6 kills.
Sansheng, ooh, I think he's dead.
Mikasa's going to show up. It will actually reveal the smoke. Oh, Virus Strike comes in. No chance for a track. The call there to follow. XCT taking big damage, though. TPM from the Prophet has his Sprout. We'll catch out XCT. XCT, I think he's just going to go down. Yep, Tia gets a kill. Meanwhile, the track going to come in from behind. It's another kill. AA Ultimate going to find Mikasa now. 3 for 1 at the bottom lane. Banana on the run. Is there a track? He's going to get everyone slowed up. Arrow going to get dodged. Track hits on a...
So
Banana.
1 for 3.
Yeah.
And track gold.
Including kills on 2 carries. The TA as well as the Nature's Prophet, so...
I feel like they really need a puck for that.
Yeah, they did use the Mirana Ultimate, so that's the one big cooldown that was used there as a Banana. Now trapped up. Arrow. Ooh, catches out Kaka. He gets burst down under the tower, so... Whiffs. Ooh. We're
That
looking
would've
for
been
ZSM. We
close.
haven't even seen ZSM come into these fights, but that's where having just Moonlight Shadow alone does give him something to help out his teammates with.
Oh, that will be Puck's blink.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah.
is under
On the back of
attack.
that kill. So Bounty Hunter, still very active game for Bounty Hunter. I like seeing Bounty Hunter.
He's a fun hero to watch.
He is a fun hero. He doesn't really fit into the current playstyle though, because
He
there's a
used
lot
to be
of 5-man.
so good. Like, he used to be like one of your top tier offlanes. No longer the case. Arrow gonna hit Mikasa under the tower. He was getting way too aggressive there. That's a track kill and possibly a second one coming their way as Nature's Prophet on the run does not have a TP out. Track will be there in 2 seconds. Another Ice Vortex giving some good vision. Track is there. Kaka with a Shuriken to follow. That's what he was waiting for. And double kill for him. Double track kill as well at that. That's a disaster.
They're giving up so many track kills, and TA first pick not really working out for them. I still don't understand why teams first pick TA.
And it's not just the fact that they're track kills, it's also the fact that they're on carry heroes.
Yes.
Track kills on Rubik or Enchantress is one thing, but on the TA and the Nature's Prophet, really bad news for Newbee.
Axe already has blink.
Well, we'll see Axe now skipping creeps behind the tower at top.
Oh, we have a chop count too. I think he chopped once. I saw. Okay,
Dire's top
So
tower
we're at
is
1 right
under
now?
attack.
I believe we're at 1.
I
Yes,
don't remember seeing a chop, but I'll take your word for
it was a chop on bottom.
Oh yeah,
on
that's
Rubik.
right. Yep. Yeah.
Dire's top tower
Well,
has fallen.
here we go. Newbie trying to do
I like
motion.
this play.
They need it.
They get scouted out though, but they should be able to still get this, I want to say. There's a T1 mid tower that they can TP into, but there's illusions there to scout out any action, and they'll get this.
Roshan has fallen to the
Smart play from Newbee to recognize that
Nature
opportunity to get
attend
that.
us.
Still, how are they gonna just stop the onslaught of Axe and Bounty Hunter all up in their face? Like, Puck offers some control, but not enough.
Yeah, I'm already
There's
thinking.
2 Blink Daggers. Sinking and Axe both have their Blink. It's only 11 minutes in.
I'm already rethinking my my chop counter, but I'll stick to it. I just figured like Newbee had a really good aggressive early game lineup. I didn't think that HGT would get a chance to do much this game, but as it stands, they've had a really good early game. But both TA and Puck are still top of the net worth right now, so Newbee are farming well. And with this Blink Dagger on the Puck, have to be careful. And they're looking to engage mid lane. They're just a track for now on the TA as he does make his way top lane where there's a regen room. But Mikasa, man, you can be careful. He has the Aegis here. The arrow going to fall up. That's going to hit Sand King pretty in all sorts of trouble. Gets dusted up. Axe blinks in as well, but gets silenced by the puck. XTT goes down, and that's 2 easy kills for the Dire team. They may be tracked up, but they are the ones coming out on top of this fight.
Oh, Sansheng, bet you wish you didn't spell steal that one.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What did he get here? Oh, he got the sandstorm.
He had arrow. Traded for sandstorm.
no.
I don't know how long was left on the arrow,
Yeah,
though, to be fair.
hoping for the Burrow Strike. Burrow Strike's a fantastic spell as well, but
Radiant's bottom
not just the
tower
T1. They're going to go for the Tier 2 as well, so that was a big victory for Newbee, that team fight.
Yeah, poor Axe didn't get his call off. Oh, they might actually catch another.
Their dust is... Oh, no, they've got dust. I was about to say their dust might be on cooldown, but no.
Oh, they have a sentry ward. But no real good way to catch him.
No Dream Coil, no initiation from Rubik, unless he gets close enough for a telekinesis, but that probably shouldn't happen.
Yeah, he's tracked up.
Okay.
Well, they'll back off. Newbee getting a couple of uncontested kills. 4,000 gold lead. That's actually pretty surprising.
I mean, looking at the net worth, I'm not that surprised. Like, the top 3 is all on the Dire side, but
Oh yeah, 2 towers in Roshan too. So that's
Yeah.
that's most of it.
compared to one
One tower.
tower, yeah, and no Roshan, obviously. But one tower and track gold, though. So, like, sure, the last
true.
hits is slightly Dire favored, but they've had, like, 3,
They're looking
4
for
track
Moo.
kills. Gets the blink out, and Ice Blast coming a bit too late. Whoa, no. Gonna get the kill there.
Nice
so
dodge by Moo to get out.
Yeah.
In that
Really
that
nice
pickle.
map awareness. And TA's getting very close to a BKB, so the Axe, his spells will still go through, but this will...
So they can track him up. They can call him. They can chop him.
It's still going to help a lot against Sanking, Mirana, and AA. But yeah, I agree. ZSMJ, what's he up to? He's just 0-0-1. He's really been quiet this game. And as much as we may say like this team at times feels like ZSMJ +4, this is definitely not one of those games. His team have done fantastic, and ZSMJ's been just a Moonlight Shadow caster for the most part. But that's what HGT need. If they want to be taking upsets off these top teams and doing well in like TI4 qualifiers or whatever it may be, they need the whole team to show up and perform. And so far we've seen that from the Bounty Hunter solo mid, pretty hard, and the Sanking especially has played well.
Smart move from Enchantress picking up the gem. They need it versus Sand King, versus Bounty Hunter, de-war all the wards, so that HGT can't actually play aggressive. If they play a farming game, I think that Newbee will win out because they have the Nature's Prophet who can split push, they have Puck, Natural Scythe Carrier, and they have TA. Although not the best early game, it's better than a Mirana who doesn't have any kills.
Well, there's a 4 stuff now on Rubik. That's actually a pretty nice
Oh,
little
here's a
pickup.
smoke from 4.
It's going to go into the jungle. Not going to find anyone. They probably want to put down an observer ward somewhere. S has 1. It's going to go on top of this cliff. So they get some good vision up, but no kills are found,
Radiant's
which is
top
what they
tower
really
is
wanted
under
with that
attack.
smoke.
Smoke will pop. And will the illusion scout him out? Possibly. Yes, it will.
Okay. Well, Newbee, they smoked themselves. They saw that TP top. They're going in. They're looking for an engagement here. Miranda's going forward. Mandy Baby in trouble. Straight TP. The arrow's already been used. Burrow Strike shows up with a track as well. Nicely played there. That's a 3-hero track kill.
It might get XTT though.
Oh, this is in the jungle. Yeah, XCT. He's got no way out. Can't blink out, and he's been locked in place. So 1-for-1 trade, but no track for the Dire Newbie side. But yeah, not bad. I don't feel like that's a big advantage going HGT's way. Sure, they get a 3-hero track, but not the end of the world.
I think that Axe is a little bit more important to them than
Yeah.
Nature's Prophet is. But Nature's Prophet, I mean, if he keeps getting picked off when he split pushes though, then he can't really split
His
push
job
anymore.
is kind of like to split push and apply pressure somewhat, but he's been kind of... He's 0-7. How has had a miserable game. Meanwhile, Sanching in some trouble here. We'll throw the dust down here. He's on the run, but not going to do too much out of that one. He will comes in the Puck. Puck with no Dream Call, though. It looks like they'll lose the Bounty Hunter to start things off. Puck is going for pretty whore. Has a Burrow Strike out. Also has a Sandstorm. Now the dust has one off. Moo. A Blink Illusionary Orb could get this kill. Pretty whore. Gonna dodge it. Waning Rift. Is it there? Nope. No jaunt to follow. So I think Puck just does not want to go
Radiant's middle
jaunting in
tower
and
is
then
under
use all his mana on a Waning Rift. That could spell his death. So plays it safe. Rubik for a Bounty Hunter, and it's again a slightly, I would say, Newbie favored trade.
Bounty Hunter working on that BKB. They don't really have anything versus BKB. I guess a TA, but she's not going to be able to stick on the Bounty Hunter. What about the other peeps? Any of them getting BKBs? Does not look like it. AA closing in on his mech fairly soon. Axe working on a pipe. Yeah,
May
pipe's
just be casual cloak. Even.
Yeah.
I think
I think Blade Mail's pretty good here.
Yeah, Blade Mail. Even a Vanguard, I think, is... You hate Vanguard. I should
hate
bring it
Vanguard.
up. But I think Vanguard is still not bad here for Axe.
I think blade mail or drums.
We'll find out soon enough here. Mikasa now. He's still got... Oh, Aegis just expired that second, so... No more Aegis for Newbee, so they'll play a little more safe and defensive. Kaka's making his way into the jungle. Where's that Enchantress with gem? And it's waiting here. Oh, Kaka, you gotta be careful. And he sees the Enchantress coming. Should know there's a gem here. Did they see Kaka just yet? They're chasing. They know. There's your lift, and this is a dead bounty hunter, perhaps. Yet no way out. His teammate's too far away. Even popping the BKB.
Jeez.
That is...
Oh, I guess he's scared of like a retaliation.
Shanking, but...
Yeah, I think he can live through it. But
if he has a refraction especially, but... Yeah. Better safe than sorry. A Blink Sanking plus Blink Axe could, in theory, kill the TA there.
not bad. So a lot of heroes have been stymieing their efforts to get things accomplished around the map alone. Bounty Hunter and Nature's Prophet, so expect more 5-manning to happen pretty shortly. But at the same time, map control goes pretty decently to Newbee. They're slightly behind in terms of hero kills, but in terms of ganking around the map, in terms of observer wards, in terms of Roshan control and where they can
They
farm.
have just traps all over the map too, which is giving... The trap placement is fantastic, like,
Wow.
really
CSMJ picked up a
strategic.
Midas.
Just now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, look, it was he had the Phase Aquila first, so it must have been a recent pickup.
Guess he expects this game to go late.
Yeah.
Or if they go late, at least he has some insurance.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's going to maybe get ganked out now. There's a lift to start things off. Blink waiting rift. CSMJ going to be locked in place. Prophet ultimate even coming through. An arrow got stolen. Sanching's ready to go with an arrow. There's a great blink call. There's a chop. Double chop from XTT. He's going to pay for it with his life, but what a play coming out from the axe on HGT.
Worth it.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
They don't have good counter initiate, especially if the puck gets blinked on like that.
Hey,
Dire's
they
top
paid the
tower
price.
is under
Kaka now on the
attack.
chasey with a track on Mikasa. I said 3 to 4, man. I got one as leeway right now. Newbie need to take control of this game, otherwise I'm in trouble. I didn't take into consideration how much Hao was going to feed. He's 0-7. He's...
Yeah.
How often do you see Hao 0 and 7? Like this...
He's
normally
very consistent.
Normally he's on a carry hero.
Mhm.
You don't actually... I mean, carry players rarely die just by the nature of the role. They have supports protecting them and they have an easier lane, but...
Not this game.
He was on a... Nature's Prophet in the off lane, so...
It's 1-on-1 versus an axe. I mean, it all started, though, from that first blood. This is kind of walking in.
Imagine if that doesn't happen. I feel HGT's early game would have been much worse if Prophet had just gotten first blood and everything happened as Newbie had planned.
Yeah, would have delayed a lot of levels on axe, would have delayed his blink dagger, would have improved his Midas timing by a lot. He'd probably have Necro
He
book
had
by
such
now.
a slow phase boots. That's the main thing. Like his phase boots came like 6 or 7 minutes into the game. So that's what hurt him most here. Meanwhile, in the river, XCT gonna get caught up by a 2-hero Dream Calls. ESMJ just leaps out of there. He doesn't want anything to do with this one. He's stunned up Mikasa. Using these BKBs very defensively, and they're not going to chase any further. Looks like they didn't have too much more vision, but they'll get the D-Ward. So more vision being denied from HGT. They still have that one observer ward deep in the enemy jungle, which hasn't been spotted just yet, though. Well, it's been pinged. They know it's there, it seems.
They need vision.
Yeah, 4 stuff up, Sanching? No?
He was thinking about TPing there. Whew. How? Hasn't died enough.
He TP's bottom though. There's a blink fire strike epicenter. he hasn't died enough. You're right, Ben.
Wow. I mean, though, he could have TP'd mid. He could have TP'd to his team in the jungle. Just wanted to farm around the map, man. They have observer wards and stuff like around that. He can farm safely.
Yeah. He wants to apply pressure and also like he sees his bottom lane pushing in, but
He could have TP'd like back here, sent treants and stuff. He's just not very careful.
it's when a lane's pushing in. That's when there's heroes there looking for those pickoffs. Oh, but Kaka, he's gonna get picked off here. Maybe telekinesis. No, they're going top.
They don't have any
want Maran.
damage.
Dire's
Yeah,
bottom tower
Oh,
is
yeah,
under
just these 2
attack.
heroes here. No stolen spells for Rubik, so
Arrow thrown out.
should not.
That was close. Good job, Satyr. Took one for the team.
So Moo's got Voidstone up, and possible Hex Rush, or even a Yule Scepter, not bad.
Either or, it's very nice against Axe when he blinks calls in. If he doesn't actually get him, it's nice to interrupt Sand King if you don't have any of your spells up in. With the Trap and Roshan, they know that it's up immediately. HGT, no eyes on there. If they keep giving up Roshans, it will pretty much negate any lead that they will get from Track Gold.
It's so hard to contest Roshan against Prophet TA though. When they're on the dire side. Even if
And
you
with
have,
a tower up, and with your 2 T1s down.
even if you have vision there, like Prophet can TP in. I guess TA doesn't have a blink to get in, but yeah, I'm gonna see an AA ultimate come in just a bit too late. Going into trying to contest it's just so tricky because Bounty Hunter can't scout it out safely. There's a gem on the dire side. Arrows can somewhat scout it out, but for HGT they're putting so much emphasis in pushing out these other lanes that they just weren't in position for it. And well, another Aegis in the hands of Mikasa on the TA.
Dire's top tower
Mirana
is
getting her
under
farm on,
attack.
2,300 gold after the, what, 17-minute-ish Midas, so not too bad for her. But at the same time, the 5-man ball from Newbee continues on the back of a gem, and Bounty Hunter's not been able to find any kills or any farm. He's had that Ogre Club in his inventory for a real long time without making too much headway towards that Mithril Hammer. And looks like 5-manning bottom, maybe they catch XTT, but
No,
we'll
he's
just
gone.
TP out.
Not just the Bounty Hunter going BKB. Axe picks up an Ogre Club himself, so possible BKB, possible Heaven's Halberd. But I think more likely Heaven's Halberd? I don't know.
Patience from HGT on the top lane, but the
Yeah, then-
SMJ will finally reveal his position. That will be a Necro 3 on Nature's Prophet too, so they can start to apply a lot of pressure on the
Dire's
towers. They
top
might
tower
even
is
be going
under
for a
attack.
T3 push relatively soon, but again, you don't really want to push into Sand King and AA
How for a second thought about TP
Radiant's
top, but no,
bottom
he'll go the
tower
safer
is
route,
under
which is TP
attack.
bottom, join up with his team.
as he learned his lesson.
He
Dire's
walks into
top
an AA
tower
Ice
is
Blast
under
as he
attack.
shows up, so he's probably thinking like, God, if there was a Sanking Epicenter plus Burrow Strike, he would have died there, but wasn't the case. Sanking's off elsewhere. And you said it, high ground push, let's go.
Dire's top tower is
Well, they don't have to
under
worry about
attack.
AA ultimate.
Hal's never died more than 10 times in the game, and he's died 8 times in 23 minutes. This is,
I don't know,
Let's
your
see some
chop
more
count's
healthy.
looking good though.
yeah, so far, so far. Arrow going to be off the mark here, Mikasa's going to back off, he may have the Aegis. TP at top from Hal.
It's too dangerous to push into Sand King. Well, Sand King will destroy you. But they get half the damage on the T3.
Yeah,
Surprised
not bad.
HGT didn't use Glyph a little bit earlier. They didn't even use it at all.
They get track off on a couple heroes or just the TA, but that gives them good knowledge of what Newbee are doing. They realize that Newbee have completely backed off. They can push out these lanes. They're actually going to go for a smoke. They leave Mirana bottom to farm and going to send 3 heroes smoking up towards his top lane. Oh, 4 heroes. Okay, let's say. Where's the 4th? There we go. So.
Oh, Mandy, baby. Oh, how.
Oh, oh man, it could well be. They want to get wards down more than anything. Well, like probably as much as they want to get a kill, but this is also going to help out as they do have multiple wards coming their way. Treant not going to scan anything out on the low ground though. There's Moo, Blink, Call, Burrow Strike being used as well. Moo going to go down to the Ice Blast as well. There's a chop from the Axe. There's number 4.
I thought he was going to jaunt to his orb. He almost escaped.
Yeah, came close. Well, XCT, he's met the quota. Can he surpass it?
I think they actually got vision of the axe right before, too. So that
He
was,
was
like...
on
re-
high ground.
They had the
The
tree
tree,
there.
yeah.
It was really close.
He had to
him
react
dodging that.
fast. Anyways, Manta Style now picked up for TA, so Mikasa level 15 on top of this. HGT has decent, like, items for fighting at the moment. Like, Sand King's ready to go. Blink as well as 4-staff, XTT. All he needs is his Blink. He's also hit level 14 now. I guess the main thing they're waiting for is these BKBs. Like, Kaka's still just sitting on the Ogre Club. Mirana has 4k gold. What's Mirana even going to build? Like, do you go survivability? Do you go damage? What do you think Mirana gets here?
Damage. Manta style split out of puck, multiple instances deal with TA. Maelstrom is nice, but it doesn't help against BKB.
He buys Deso, he sells it, he buys Maelstrom. What's he going to be? What's
He looks like he wants an item before
he
this
got
fight,
Deso,
though.
yeah. He got the Deso. He's ready to fight now, but
Radiant's
they lose the
middle
tier 2, and I don't
tower
think
is
Newbee have to... I don't think they want to try and push high ground. They're not
They
really
need to pick off
capable.
XCT. He's off in no man's land. They need Nature's Prophet to do so, but he doesn't actually have any good items to catch.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
and
the
they have a
Necro Book
track
being
on him.
used.
So
regeneration.
He's going to TP top, but just to push this one out. The good old-fashioned way. Moo's got a Hex coming up soon in about 1k gold, so that'll be a nice little item pickup.
Moose playing this really carefully, though, or his team is playing really carefully. They don't want to overextend with the Aegis because it just takes one bad team fight for them to give up 4 or 5 track kills and just have a 5,000-10,000 gold swing.
Yeah.
So
And
They
Aegis,
need to watch out.
It's not like the Aegis isn't going to help too much. It's one of those lineups where I feel like if they get a couple kills and even included take down the Aegis, when you respawn, it's not going to suddenly be like, oh, he's come back, he's going to change the tides of the battle.
Yeah, they need to starve out HGT. They need to get kills on the back of the on the Scythe of Vice. And this is why I think like the Necro is nice and all, but it's still not going to allow you to get T3s as early, not versus tanking. So they have to gank and then push, which I think a Shadow Blade and the Scythe is much better for.
We'll see. Newbee just continue to be split somewhat around the map like that. Actually, they're actually going to go group up for this top tier 2 tower. It looks like so. Use the Aegis, which is going to last another about 30 seconds or so. So they're going to be careful about this one. Doesn't look like there's any attempted defense just yet. Trap going to get taken out before it gives too much valuable information. Vision. Meanwhile, the mid lane, ZSMJ caught out. That Desolator not giving him any survivability. Immediate buyback as well. It's S actually in some trouble here. TA in the backline here wants to go in. Will not get the kill. The mech being popped as well. Mikasa, he's still BKB. There's an epicenter fall. The BKB wears off. He's got the Aegis, so he needs to make sure he doesn't lose the Aegis. At least he's going to go down with the Aegis. Yeah, okay, that's good. He uses the Aegis. Meanwhile, the actual Enchantress finishes off the Sankey on the low ground. He's going to respawn in just a second here. The chase is on.
They have track.
Oh no, Kaka's tracked up on the Bounty Hunter. This is going to be track gold going the way of Newbee if they're not careful. One Meld Strike. Mikasa unable to really chase properly. New on the backlines here. Meanwhile, on the low gun here. Track going both ways here. Lift up. ZSMJ's going to get pulled to the high ground. He gets silenced as well. ZSMJ's going down. The call comes too late. Axe will take a fall. AA Ice Blast on 3! It's a big Ice Blast, but it's not enough. Bananas low. One right click could finish him off, but
The negative
Ice Blast
earn.
gets him. There we go. Rubik is low as well. He's going to stay alive, but that Ice Blast saves the day there. But end of the day, they still lose 4 for 2.
And a buyback. It's a 5.
Oh yeah, buyback on Miranda. That is so costly. And there's your team fight recapping. Boy, oh boy, did that not go well at all.
And Aegis was used.
Hyper Glory team just getting wiped. It did. Aegis was used, but Aegis was expiring in 10 seconds.
I was just talking about that.
Okay.
It's not on
Yeah. It's one of those things where like it was about to expire anyway, so it's
Yeah.
not like even a loss.
I think HGT should just forget that tower. Wait for the Aegis to fall and wait for Newbee to push high ground. Well, the tower's not important.
ZSMJ got caught out. Like where this ward is,
That's
I don't
true.
know what he was doing there. And then TA just started YOLOing because TA had the BKB plus Aegis, so he's like, okay, I'm just going to chase your AA. Doesn't even kill the AA, but he just starts a fight. And the thing is, they use so many spells on it. The epicenter was used just to get rid of the TA Aegis. The epicenter was not.
It was like a lot of it was during the BKB too.
Yeah.
This seems looking like the opposite of ZSMJ plus 4.
Yes. At least, this game is. He was in the off lane, but still, he had a pretty decent time up there.
He had a lot of space. I mean, it's just for the puck.
His team had been roaming as 4. Like, they're roaming as 4 while ZSMJ farms.
And they took down his tower early, so that gives him a lot more space to move
I'm
around the map.
surprised he went for the Deso build as well. I think the Maelstrom Mjolnir would have been maybe a better option, or even the Manta style you mentioned.
I like Manta crit in this particular game. Well, yeah.
Mjolnir's just always so good.
Mjolnir is really
You've
good.
got an Axe on your team, so putting Mjolnir and Axe is
Oh
pretty
yeah,
fantastic.
I forgot about that fact too.
Yeah.
Axe has a BKB.
I think you could have just rust Mjolnir, like go Mjolnir first item.
Why not?
And that's
Well,
what, I mean,
the
that's
thing
what a lot
about
of
it is
players are
Puck will destroy you though. Puck's the silence has been just killing him left, right, and center.
That's-
Like if they have a Manta on him, he can split and then leap. And
I think that was
hope
how
to
he
live.
died both times.
Yeah.
The second time was to the silence, and I think the first time as well. Getting
You don't
killed
want
by
BKB
silence.
because it won't give you enough damage. Manta will give you a lot more utility than that. Looks like Mikasa looking for a
There's a
kill.
Hex.
Oh, buddy. XCT. Oh, dodges the
night
gate.
vision. Oh, they get the track though. The track is on Mirana here. ZSMJ may go down. There's going to be a Sanking Burrow Strike coming through. Not doing enough here. Moose still on the chase here. Sanking taking a fall in the end, and no.
I think they push high ground with this, though,
No
especially
Burrow
with
Strike.
Sanking down. Sanking has no buyback.
Oh, and Rubik with Burrow Strike is pretty useful as well. So really nicely played by this Rubik. He's almost being like to me one of the more Sanchang's come up big this
Sunshine.
game.
I used to criticize him for support last year, but this game he's been playing really well. Sure, he might have be 1-4 and 15, but he's been finding
Axe.
so many
Not going to get the
opportunities.
chop. Doesn't find it. As Bounty Hunter does get a kill on the Rubik, and Kaka now in some trouble. He's got his BKB, but it looks like he will go down. The impetus damage not doing much here to the BKB. Moo getting low. Axe is the only one left standing, and he's looking for the chop. Oh, he gets hexed up. Moo, he goes down to the
Wow,
spin.
you can spin while hex?
Apparently, there was no animation, but yeah,
That's ridiculous.
you can spin through everything.
Well, I
That's
think
the moral of the story.
I think Moo knows now too.
Pretty hot. Epicenter is ready. Maybe look for engagement, and they back off. I think they see all these heroes respawn. They saw the buyback from the Bounty Hunter, and they say, let's get the hell out of here. They lost their No, they didn't lose Gem. Gem was on
But
the
Aegis and
advantage.
Cheese. Back again. TA with Daedalus.
Oh, this is...
She can solo this. She's like a truck.
Yeah.
I like the Manta Daedalus build. It's nice. It's good. It's stable.
No Blink Dagger, but...
The thing is, they have Puck. I think Puck's doing a really good job of controlling the team fights and just letting TA do tons of damage. They also been just doing a really good job of moving around as a block of 5 and not really giving that much farm to HGT. They're still getting pickoffs, and they're not allowing HGT to split push and farm, which is generally what you do against 5-man Dota.
Oh, and suddenly it's a 10k experience lead, but more importantly, a almost 20k gold lead for Newbee in Game 2. They're already up 1-0 in this Summit Asia winner bracket quarterfinal, and they're looking to close the deal here in Game 2. Smoke up, and they're on their way.
I think they can close it out with the Aegis and Cheese, though.
Yeah.
Aegis is on... Oh, who's the Cheese? Oh, Cheese is on the Ench. Wow.
How's alone at this bottom lane? He could get jumped here, but I think he's using the fact that his entire team are mostly missing from the map to his advantage. Oh, they're moving forward here. How... He hasn't died in such a long time. Shuriken is going to be too far away. Tracks him up, and that's all he can do. Prophet picks up a Maelstrom for himself, so going back for some damage. Hal's done really well not to keep on. He had 8 deaths like around 20 minutes in the game. Mid lane, meanwhile, oh, they've gone in. Rubik was looking to steal a spell, but he just got Sandstorm. He's on the run now. He's being tracked up, so he can't actually use that Sandstorm for too much. Ice Blast gets blink dodged. Nicely played from Sancheng, and now possibly a Puck going to engage in on this one. They're going to lose the Ancient Apparition here. Mikasa just BKBing for it. Sanking, where's Epi? Epi's in it, blinks away! What a sad, sad sight. Axe now. Hexed up. XCT has been found out. Looks like he may go down here. Pops his BKB. Not going to get any way out of this.
And they lose a gem.
Yeah. They did kill the Rubik. Axe killed the Rubik. Was that a chop? It's on cooldown.
It's on cooldown, so no chop.
Oh yeah. He messed up the chop. Okay.
Your chop count's looking good, man.
Well, luckily, because Rubik did die to the axe anyway, so he died to the... Phew! Messed up the chop. Failed chop saved me. We got 40 seconds of Axe dead too, so Axe has does have buyback ready.
And now with Epi wasted, they don't really have the team
Arrow
fight.
misses as well, so that's a key disable taken out of the picture here. Axe buys back, and Newbee.
I think they can still push. They have Aegis and Cheese.
Yeah, I
no,
agree.
no Epi.
They blink out. They disengage. I think they just need a. They're waiting for Rubik maybe to come back, but
Maybe they're just waiting for someone to walk into TA, but TA's
Yeah.
tracked up. What are you doing, bro? Oh, he gets what?
he's got ages. But what is he thinking? Here we go. Axe blinks in. He doesn't. Oh, he gets the call, but he gets hexed up as well. Virus Strike coming in as well. Sancheng going to go down. Axe takes a fall. Doesn't get any chops off in this fight. Mikasa now. BK beat up. It's going to wear off in the second. Onto the low ground. Sanking in some trouble. Puck. One more right click. It's actually going to go to the Nature's Prophet. The Necrobook's giving all the vision this Dire team need, and now the Raxus will be focused.
Was Mikasa trying to bait that? I have no idea.
I don't know. I think he was just kind of just
like-
lost focus for a second.
Whatever, I'm gonna meld here. Let creeps attack me. I don't care. There's an arrow coming. I'm gonna get cold feeded after that.
It was just one of those like brain fart kind of moments, I think. Maybe it was bait.
Has fallen.
Easy.
pretty
the
weird
fake AFK bait. It's like the fake GG.
It's like, oh, I'm lagging.
Radiant's middle
Well, they get
tower
top
has
Raxus, they get
fallen.
mid Raxus, and with this, I think HGT are going to struggle to get themselves back in this game. Blink forward, Hex on the S, AA.
Moo's been really fast with the hexes.
He hexed the axe even though he got called as well, I thought. Like that last
It might have
fight-
been Nature's Prophet.
Okay, that's true. 'Cause I was about to say, it was a 3-hero call and he got hexed at the same time, so it must have been the Nature's Prophet maybe. Now in the fountain, Kaka barely alive.
Radiant's middle
They
barracks
stay alive
are
here. The
under
tracks
attack.
with Mikasa, but he's refracting a lot of this damage in. Raxus go down, Newbee can just
Radiant's middle
go for a full retreat if they want, or they can just push bottom. They've still got Aegis. Cheese has been used. Yeah. GG. 2-0 victory for Newbee.
They had a good start. They just were unable to pull through. I don't really know what went wrong for them. I think it was ZSMJ, but it was really difficult to pinpoint when exactly things started to go wrong for HGT. I guess once Moo got the Blink Dagger and the gem was certainly a big issue, but I think it fell apart slightly before them.
They were getting track kills for a good while there, but then the track kills just stopped coming their way. I don't know. I mean, ZSMJ ends the game 2-5-2. He was in 4 of the 24 kills. I feel like you picked Mirana because Mirana shines with the that level 10 stage where you have Max Arrow, Max Starstorm, Moonlight Shadow, and you do a lot of damage. If your Mirana's only in 4 of your 24 kills,
What's
that's
the use
not
of
cutting
picking
it.
hitter with a bounty hunter then? I agree.
It's
I
not
second
it's
that.
not the right hero or carry hero to really be going for there. So
Well, nice effort by Hyper Glory team. Hearts get together.
Hyperglory team, yeah, you had it right. For
Newbie
once.
team.
They look pretty good.
They
I
look
mean,
pretty
they're
good.
playing with a stand-in, or like, Sanjing's playing. Yesterday he wasn't playing in WPC. They're also playing with Mikasa, who's a stand-in, I believe.
He's a mega YOLO player.
He every time I see this guy play, he goes. His TA's like the only hero he plays as well. Like that's his one and only hero that he plays. Like
Maybe that's why they first picked him.
I would love to see his Dota buff stats. It's probably like 90% TA. Like whenever he used to stand in for
Does Temple Assassin have a
Tom
name?
Fu, I think.
Like, is Temple Assassin's her title, right? What's her actual name?
Lanaya.
Lanaya. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Lanaya. That's
It's
a
a good
much
name.
cooler name than TA.
Yeah,
But-
I agree.
Still, nice. It was a cool draft from HGT. They had a pretty decent lead. But, again, they got out-farmed even with an aggressive strategy.
Well, that does it for today's action from the Summit Asia. We can maybe take a look at our brackets, and we can see where things stand here. Newbee and Dreamtime advancing to the winner bracket semifinals, and that's a big upset as IG
and
down in the lower bracket, man. They can bounce back, but it's going to be a lot tougher down there.
those two games were pretty sad.
The
If you're an IG,
games,
if you're
yeah.
an IG fan, yeah.
They just looked quite
Or if you bet any sort of rares or
Yeah.
keys.
Oh, so who won LGD versus Titan? Newbie. That's okay. So these two teams on different sides of the bracket, so they're not versing in the next round. Newbee will verse the winner of Vici Gaming and New Element. DT will verse the winner of LGD and Titan. So those two quarterfinals are tomorrow's games. Same time tomorrow at 11 p.m. Pacific time. I think it's 1 p.m. Singapore time.
I think it's 10 Pacific.
10 Pacific, yeah. 10 Pacific, 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Singapore time. So tune in tomorrow for more Summit Asia action at the same time. I think the first one is Vici Gaming versus New Element, and then Titan versus LGD is the second matchup tomorrow. But yeah, Summit Asia continues. If you want to support myself, Ben, you can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/MoliniDota. I'm twitter.com/BTSGods. I think we've got a bit of a break, and then ECL will be kicking off. So that's a best of one between LGD and some other team. I think I'll be casting with someone else. You can get some sleep, Ben, if you're tired. I don't know what But yeah, big thanks for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Summit Asia continues. The tickets coming to the Dota TV store soon, guys. So when it does hit the store, if you want to support the tournament, add to the prize pool, help the teams out as well, get a cool axe set as well. If he had the axe set, I think he would have got more than 4 chops. That's my thoughts there. But yeah, we're done for now, guys. We'll see you guys in an hour and a half for ECL. It's LGD versus someone. I don't know who. I don't know my schedule, but tune in then. See you guys.